Hey everyone! We hope you're hyped for this update preview, because we're covering a feature that has been on a lot of people's wish list for a while now. Clan versus clan PvP. Introducing Siege. This feature is the biggest overhaul to Raid's clan system since the game's launch, so there's a lot to explain. Expect this video to cover the Siege basics, and then we'll dive deeper in a subsequent video. Sound good? Well, let's get started. At its core, Siege is a new game mode that pits clans against each other in fierce PvP combat. We're talking intense battles, complex strategizing, clashes on multiple fronts. To take part in a siege, you obviously need to be part of a clan and have reached level 45. You'll find Siege in the game modes menu, and any clan who has at least one member at level 45 will have access to it. If you're below level 45, sorry, but this fight isn't for you just yet. Let's talk about the battleground where this mighty clash will take place. Behold, the Clan Fortress. This towering citadel is your clan's base of operations, and it's your job during a siege to defend it from attack, while simultaneously conquering your opponent's fortress. At its core, the Clan Fortress is a collection of different buildings and locations, joined together by a network of interconnecting paths. One crucial thing to keep in mind: the layout of the Clan Fortress is exactly the same for every clan. All the buildings and the paths between them remain the same across each siege. The strategy and customization comes from which buildings your clan chooses to upgrade. To do that, you'll require two resources unique to Siege: Florins and mana orbs. You'll earn both of these as rewards for actions completed during a siege, but everyone will receive an initial stockpile so they can start developing their fortress ahead of their first battle. Any clan member can donate Florins directly to a specific building to help upgrade it or repair it following a siege. Each building has 3 upgrade levels, and each upgrade increases the total number of champion teams that can be garrisoned inside it. Mana orbs work a little differently. You can keep hold of them, or they can be donated to the shared Mana Orb Cache, where the clan leader and their deputies will decide how they're used. Mana Orbs are mainly used to invoke various bonuses and conditions, which we'll discuss a bit later. Moving on, let's talk Fortress Real Estate. The Stronghold is the heart, brain, and nerve center of a fortress. It determines the maximum level of all buildings on a fortress layer, provides huge bonuses, and more. Defend it at all costs. For the initial release of Siege, there will only be one fortress layer and one stronghold, but future updates will add extra fortress layers, each with a new set of buildings and a stronghold. A stronghold also provides a layer bonus, boosting the stats of all allied champions fighting on a specific layer. The only way to neutralize this bonus is to capture the stronghold, which could mean defending 18 individual teams when a stronghold is upgraded to level 3. You'll need some serious tactical brilliance to capture this command center. When it comes to upgrade priority, focus on your stronghold first. Other buildings can only be upgraded to the same level as your stronghold, so neglecting its development will really hamper your fortress's overall strength. If you manage to defend your stronghold or capture your opponents during a siege, everyone in your clan will earn extra rewards once the siege ends. Next up, Mana Shrines. There are 2 of these magical buildings currently in the fortress, and defending them nets everyone in your clan some additional goodies. Mana Shrines don't provide any bonuses like a stronghold, but they can be enhanced by the bonuses provided by other buildings. Attackers can also rebattle any defeated defense teams that are stationed within a Mana Shrine to earn additional mana orbs. Direct your strongest assault squads here and reap the rewards. From Mana Shrines, we move to Magic Towers. These arcane keeps can have up to 4 champion teams stationed within them, and they will apply powerful bonuses to those inside. Not only that, but any buildings directly connected to a magic tower via a path will also receive the same bonus. You can tell which buildings are connected by these magic paths on the map. See the different color? One thing to note, you cannot use the same bonus across multiple magic towers, so mix and match depending on your current strategy. We go to the magic tower's sturdier sibling, the defense tower. These also have a maximum of 4 team slots inside, and provide a special defense tower bonus for any champions hunkered down inside. The same bonus rules apply here. You cannot use the same bonus across multiple towers, but you can select a specific bonus for each tower. So pick the one most suited for the teams you've got garrisoned within. Finally, we have posts. These aren't technically buildings. They're more like important tactical locations within a fortress. Bridges, palisades, crossroads, choke points. places where a band of warriors can mount a heroic defense. Posts cannot be upgraded or destroyed, and they can only contain one defense team. They are affected by all external bonuses from the Stronghold and Magic Towers, and each post has a specific battle condition that will affect both the attacker and defender. More on those later. So that's all the buildings covered. Now let's explore bonuses. As the name suggests, bonuses are special boons that will help your defense team stand strong against the enemy assault. Bonuses are grouped into categories, with you unlocking more as a building gets upgraded. As a general rule, the higher the bonus category, the better the bonus is. For example, a Category 1 Stronghold bonus may cause champions to reflect 30% of the damage they receive, but they need to be part of the Talarian League or Galen Pact for it to apply. The Category 3 version of the same bonus will reflect the same amount of damage, but it will apply to all champions, no matter the faction. The higher category bonuses will cost more mana orbs to activate, so your clan will need to optimize mana orb usage across the entire fortress to ensure the best bang for your magical buck. Bonuses can only be deactivated if an enemy manages to destroy the building where it originates from. A building counts as destroyed if all the teams defending it are defeated during a siege's battle phase. To reactivate the bonus for future sieges, you will need to repair the building using Florins. While destroyed buildings cannot use their native bonus, bonuses from other buildings will still apply. If there's a particular magic tower that is applying a powerful bonus to multiple buildings, focus your forces to knock it out. Only a clan leader or their deputies can activate bonuses for the Stronghold, Magic Towers, and Defense Towers. Bonuses aren't just buffs to your champions, though. Some will debuff those trying to topple your defenses. In short, protect your most powerful bonuses with strong defensive teams, and launch precision strikes at enemy buildings that are applying bonuses to multiple areas. Look for those magic paths that indicate which buildings are being buffed by a magic tower, and coordinate your troops accordingly. Sometimes, taking a detour around a particular post is a better tactical decision than bashing your head against it. Speaking of posts, let's return to those special battle conditions I mentioned earlier. At the beginning of a siege, each individual post will receive 3 random conditions from a wide pool. Like with bonuses, your Stronghold level determines how many conditions you have access to. Conditions affect both defender and attacker, ranging from limiting the champions that can fight for a post to disabling entire effects like reviving or turn meter manipulation. With conditions, no 2 sieges will be the same. You don't have to be a clan leader or deputy to set a condition. Anyone who sets a defense team in a post can select its specific condition out of the 3 available. Just make sure you've got enough mana orbs to select the condition you want. We'll add a handy button that lists all the available conditions for the current siege and the posts where they can be applied. So coordinate, plan, and strategize together with your clan to see which teams will work best, considering the conditions available. And that's everything about the Clan Fortress. There's still tons to get through, so stay tuned for our next dedicated video where we'll cover the various phases of a siege, how you assign champions to defend, and the best ways for planning an assault. Hit that subscribe button and the bell to be notified as soon as it comes out. Why not hit like while you're down there too? Go on, the button's right there. Until next time, happy raiding.